The Western Conference Semifinals Game 1. The Timberwolves earned their bid into Round 2 after a hard-fought 6-game series. Now, the stakes are greater, the challenge that much tougher as they prepare to do battle against the Nuggets. The opening game of the conference semifinals, up next.
These teams are prepared for an epic series. Two of the West's very best clashing in Game 1 of the conference semis. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. A look at the starting group here for Denver. Westbrook runs the point with Murray to his side. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. And for the Timberwolves, Ed is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Slim in at the point. Now here's Murray, beyond the arc. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Edwards for 3. Hits the three-pointer.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
Now Murray. Jokic with a screen on Edwards. Outside Porter. Clock at 6. Gordon outside. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Well, Gordon is best known as an inside operator, but there's more to his game than just that.
Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. Allie, what do you have to say?
And I asked him about their matchup against the multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. He told me, quote, Jokic is going to find a way to impact the game. We just need to make it tough on him. We have to bring the physicality to being cognizant of other guys cutting to the rim. We'll see how their defense holds up, B.A.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Slim, following the score by Denver. Edwards, that's good.
Man, Edwards gets great lift off the floor when shooting that jump.
Gordon outside. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. This one for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Randle can't hit. The Nuggets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Murray finds Westbrook. The layup off target. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Randle outside. From outside the arc. And it's Denver with a rebound. Murray with it. And he drains the quick shot.
That just illustrates how well-rounded Murray's game is. When he's doing damage from the mid-range like that.
Slim, pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Pure from three-point range. Edwards got his 3rd basket of the night.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Brown's checked in for Denver. And looking at these playoffs so far, here are some of the players who have been distributing the ball the best. Nikola Jokic, 3rd.
I really admire how he seeks out his teammates. His selfless attitude and desire to get his guys going is what makes him such a valuable player.
Nuggets trail by 5. Murray scanning the floor. And here's Porter outside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, year in and year out, Porter is so consistent from 3.
Slim, pass to Randle. The 3 is up. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And it's Randle with the jam.
Yeah, great teamwork. Randle has a terrific connection with his teammates. Love when he goes after those alley-oops.
Pass to Brown. Now Porter. Gordon outside. It's Jokic, high post. Here's Brown, guarded by Edwards. Porter from outside. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Well, not a guy you can just let take a corner three. Porter Jr. will knock those down.
Now here's McDaniels. Randall outside. Three-pointer. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
To the middle. Here's Porter. Rebound Minnesota. They've had a strong postseason showing and have only lost 2 of their games up to this point.
And you know, the effort level has certainly been there. But what's impressed me the most is the adaptability that they've shown facing different matchups and defensive schemes. They've showed great focus and determination in the pursuit of their goal to win a championship.
Pass to Brown, and here's Gordon. Outside Porter. Wide open look. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Porter's got 8 points. And Chris Finch has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. A different look for Denver. Šarić checks in for Jokic. And it's Watson in for Gordon. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Slim. Connects from downtown. Slim's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
We've got Naz Reid. He's out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Rudy Gobert is out there with Edwards. And it's Slim in at point guard. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Westbrook outside. Back to Murray. Oh, and Reid with a block.
Well, Reid really gets after it on defense. He's a big man that loves coming up with blocks.
Mike Conley's checked in for Alexander-Walker. Jokic is checked in for Denver. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Watson. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Watson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Pass to Edwards. The 3 is up. Edwards on target.
And a bit of a struggle for him so far in the quarter. Just 1 for 5 from the field.
Watson with it to the left wing. Outside Porter. Now here's Jokic. Murray from outside. And the 3-pointer goes. Murray's got 5 points.
Well, that's Murray answering right back from the perimeter. You have to love his competitive nature.
Conley finds Gobert. Here's Slim. Lets it fly. Porter pulls it in.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Slim. Fires for 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continues to add to that.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The Timberwolves lead by 8. Here's the 3. Sinks it from distance. He's got 9.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Here's Murray. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Outside Conley. Pass to Reid. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. 9-point game. Watson. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Timeout. Watson's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, Murray engineering that bucket with terrific ball movement.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And Minnesota with some changes. Randall, he's checked in for Reed. And Jaden McDaniels subbed in for Anthony Edwards. And a switch here also for Denver. Gordon's checked in. Minnesota leading by 7. Pass to Slim from the arc. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Murray. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Randall can't hit.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync yet.
Yeah, just forcing his way to the rim. Murray knew his fate going in there and got rewarded with a foul.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Slim. No good from outside. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Murray. Westbrook with it. Jokic the screen. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets the bucket. Westbrook's got 5 points now in the quarter.
On defense, you have to worry about Westbrook in every part of the floor. I mean, he'll just punish you from the mid-range just as much as anywhere else.
Free throw line jumper. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The T-Wolves on top, leading by 1. And we'll return shortly. Coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Glad to have you back. Julius Randle has been sensational.
Yeah, we had a feeling he'd step up in this one. So far, playing at the top of his game when they really need him.
Yeah, kind of what you expect from a guy of his caliber. Don't be surprised if his second half is just as good.
Minnesota in the lead. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Michael Malone. At the 2 and the 3, the deadly pair of Murray and Porter Jr. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Westbrook pass to Porter. Murray up top. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Murray's got 14.
Well, you got to love that play. Murray gets to his spot, and the pass is right there.
Slim misses.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
And it's Murray with the 3. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, exceptional focus from Murray offensively tonight.
Slim misses.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Edwards, that's good.
Yeah, Edwards rarely passes on a chance to get his team points. He loves making an offensive impact.
Pass to Jokic. His first shot attempt. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to give them a breather and talk things over. And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. Anthony Edwards on top. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Slim. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Here's Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Nails it from 3. Randall's got 19 points.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Murray passes to Jokic. Oh, he's a monster. Jokic just flexing out here.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
And stolen by Jokic. On the break. Murray passes to Westbrook. Knocks down the triple. Westbrook's got 14 points.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the second half. They've been perfect from the field so far.
Edwards for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
I love how competitive Edwards is. He relishes getting revenge like this.
Outside Porter. Westbrook taking his time here. Jokic the screen. Westbrook with the miss. For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Edwards gets the bucket.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Nuggets trail by 3. Gordon outside. Outside Porter. Lets the 3 fly. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Slim. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
And they're shooting with much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
Here's Murray. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. And Denver with a change here too. Brown's checked in for Westbrook. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third.
Well, that's his game. Porter Jr. is a knockdown shooter off the catch.
Minnesota's got 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Slim, pass to Randall. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Murray inside. And another basket for Denver.
Well, when Murray has his attacking game working, it opens up more space for everybody.
Slim, pass to Gobert. Now Randall. Knocks it down from distance. Randall's got 12 points now in the quarter.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
A minute 29 left in the third quarter. Murray finds Jokic. Outside Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Impressive shot there, making it on the move. Jokic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Jokic has every shot.
Slim, pass to Gobert. Over Jokic. To the left side wing. Here's Slim. There's the drive.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Pass to Jokic. Puts up a 3. Rebound Minnesota. Slim's got 4 rebounds in the game. Good work there as it goes. And now a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Edwards for 3. And Edwards hits him right back for a 3.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Nuggets trail by 6. And here's Murray. 19 points in the game. And it's Murray finishing it off.
I call Jamal Murray a scoring guard. He's on this team to provide points, and he's certainly doing that tonight.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Good work defensively by Randall. What a performance for Julius Randle. He has been the story for Minnesota. 25 points and counting for him. They have relied. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't.
Nuggets trail by 9. Edwards out there with Miller. Then there's Naz Reid. Then there's Mike Conley. And it's Slim in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves.
Well, look, plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
A phenomenal floor general. Conley is gifted at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Murray's shot is good.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Slim, pass to Conley. Here's Slim. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 5 assists tonight.
Just a smart veteran play by Conley, making sure the ball gets to the guy with the best shot available.
And the call is going to be, yes, on an illegal screen.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. Pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back.
Some changes for Minnesota. Gobert's checked in for Reid. Randall comes in for Miller. And Jaden McDaniels subbed in for Mike Conley. Nikola Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. Michael Porter comes in for Brown.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Murray passes to Porter. Gordon with it. Back to Porter. Pass to Gordon. Now Murray takes the 3. And again, Denver with a 3.
Was already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
Slim, pass to Randall. Edwards with it. The 3. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Jokic. Over Gobert. And there's Jokic on the assist by Murray. Murray's got assist number 8 now on the night.
And Jokic doesn't get a lot of lift on his shot, but he doesn't need it. I mean, he is money in the mid-range.
And that one good. Slim's got 16 points here in the second half.
Yeah, after a slow start to the game, he's been productive and efficient here in the second half.
Back to Westbrook. Randall against Gordon. Westbrook outside. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
You love how Westbrook commits to his selections, not letting anything distract him on the three-point shot.
For 3, Randall. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
To the paint. The 6-footer, Jokic. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
That's their plan to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Pass to Slim. Takes a 3. Randall can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And Gordon with the big finish.
He was practically levitating over the floor. Aaron Gordon.
Here's Slim. And the layup falls. Slim's got 27.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Westbrook outside. Here's Jokic. Oh, Jokic hammers it home.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down.
Unloads. Edwards, no good.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again. And capturing the series momentum up front, this is a monster Game 1 win for the Timberwolves.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And they have to be pleased with how they got this series started tonight. A nice 1-0 lead.
The key now is to carry this same energy forward and get that second win. These are the playoffs, so you can't afford to relax or think you've got the series in the bag.
And what a huge performance it was for Slim.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up by 9. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Would have been nice to drain them all, but he did enough to put this one in the bag.
For 3, Westbrook drills it from deep. 17 seconds left in the fourth, and he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Now a timeout called by Denver. 16 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
Laces one from 3.
Yeah, nice vision from Gordon. He knew his teammate was there all the way.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line. And that increases the lead to 6. And here's Jokic outside. Oh, he buries it from outside.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he ends up making the second. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Gordon outside. Count it! And that one brings him within 1.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
Time for us to say goodbye. We hope you enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference playoffs. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports.